Hello everyone. So the president that was being assigned to me was President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, also known as Digong, Rode, and by the initial of PRRD, is a Filipino politician who is the 16th president and incumbent president of the Philippines and the first from the Mindanao to hold the office. He is also the chairperson of the PDP Laban, the ruling political party in the Philippines. So, we all know President Rodrigo Duterte no nga siya gyud ang pinakaunang nahimong presidente gikan diri sa Mindanao. So, what an honor. He was born on March 28, 1945 in Maasin City. He was being the president of the Philippines in from June 30, 2016 until this moment under the PDP Laban. So basig natingala mo nga nung ang iyahang first lady kay si iyahang anak nga si Mayor Sara Duterte Carpio kay ang mother ni Mayor Sara is si Miss Elizabeth Zermana. Nag-ipon lang sila ni Duterte or ilahang marriage is from 1973 to up to 2000. So, as of this moment, ang iyahang um, partner is si Miss Hanilet Avancenia. He was also the mayor of Davao City from 2013 to 2016. Among Rodrigo Roa Duterte's major achievement na ay pito ka buok nag-stand out. On this achievement alone, he can claim to have been a good president in the Philippines. So the first achievement or major achievement ni President Duterte is ang tax reform under Finance Secretary Sonny Dominguez, which made the Philippines one of the fastest growing economies in Asia. So, tax reform law, isa na siya sa mga major achievement sa kanang paglingkod ni Duterte as the President of the Philippines. Second is the build under the Department of Public Works and Highways, DPWH Secretary Mark Berliar, who raised infra spending to an average of 5.14% of GDP from Fidel Ramos, 1.75%, from Joseph Estrada, 1.62%, from Gloria Arroyo, 1.5%, and from Benigno Aquino, 2.7%. So, mas dako si anhimo under Duterte administration. Duterte poured money into infrastructure over 6 trillion in 6 years than any president before him. In the last 5 years alone, the DPWH under Villar built 145,000 classrooms, 2,000 schools building, 5,555 bridges, and 26,500 kilometers of roads. Access roads, expressways, and tollways. So, we all know nga this was his one of his legacy nga mabilin diri sa Philippines before siya before mag-end ang term. So kasagara gyud sa mga farm to market nga mga diri sa Bukidnon is farm to market nga mga roads. Then, ang mga bridges sa una nga nangadaot, gipang taparan. So, under na siya sa Build program ni President Duterte. Next is the transportation modernization under the Department of Transportation Secretary R. Tugade, who made mass transportation safe, reliable, reliable and available. Tugade increased rural shipping routes from 120 servings ships to 223 ships and 2.8 million vehicles in 2016 to 181 by 2020. He targets additional 41 to serve 3 to 5 ships and 4.8 million vehicles. Art completed more than 200 airports project, 400 seaports, and 21 new lighthouses to reach 564 lighthouses. New airport terminals were built for Mactan, Clark, Ormoc, and Kalibo. Bicol Airport was restarted after 11 years delay. Night-related airports increased from 14 in 2016 to 20 by June 2021. NAIA improved from being one of the worst airports in the world to being the most improved by 2018. The Laglag Bala rocket where NAIA passengers were suddenly found to have bullets in their luggage and excuse for huge extortion stopped completely. Art started building the impossible, a subway on EDSA. So, mali siya gitrabaho ni Kuya Chubby ni subway. So, kabantay mo nga ang land of ang transportation diri sa ato is sa una kung magsakay kag kung mag-airplane ka going to Manila, going to Cebu, going to Bohol and somewhere in the Philippines, kinahanglan pa jud ka mo travel 6 to 7 hours to Cagayan de Oro kay para dito ang airport. Nya traffic pa jud kayo, so kinahanglan ka magsayo, kinahanglan mag um an hour ready for your flight. So karon by 2022 hinaot nga mahuman na ang airport diri sa Don Carlos aron niya mas mapadali, mas ma-modernize ang ato ang transportation diri sa Philippines, no? So muni siya ang gibuhat sa isa sa mga legacy nga ibilin ni President Duterte. Ikaupat niya iyang major achievement during his term is free college education for all, with 1.6 million people, students enjoying it by 2020, up to 36% from 2019. According to Duterte, we expanded the access to Filipinos to a quality and equitable tertiary education through RA number 10931, or the Universal Access to Quality Tertiary Education Act, which I signed on August 3, 2017. This law provided various financial assistance and scholarship to student beneficiary in state university, colleges, and local university and colleges. This law, among others, institutionalized the free higher education, the tertiary education subsidy, student loan program, and free technical and vocational education and training. So, we all know this free college education for all. Kay, maka-experience man po ta. Some of the student inside it, naka-experience na po sila. Hoping so nga this batch will also experience the free college for all. So, muna siya ang ikaupat sa major achievement. Ang ikalima is that an independent foreign policy Manila devoted to Beijing without losing Washington's friendship and support. The U.S. was forced to return the Balangiga bills for summer, which were seized by the U.S. Army as war trophy after the locals whipped out an entire infantry regiment of 48 men and wounded 78 others American soldiers, the Philippines had demanded to return the bells which were used to signal the Filipino rebels to attack the US GSIS. So, we all know, no, katong nabalita mo dyan siya nga, katong bitang bells, three bells, manata to, nga, um, nakuha siya diri sa Philippines during war. Unya, mo to siya sa uh, kanang ilahang gamiton nga bell during Filipino rebels to attacks the US GIS. So kato siya nga mga bells during sa pila na president ang nangagi. Ang President Duterte pa jud nakuha og balik. So the independence nga na freeta from the kanang mga kanang sa pagkatunga butang ba na freeta. And then 6 is sa iyahang 7 ka mga major achievement during his term is Duterte reduced red tape for the masses and made oligarchs due to the line. Of course, under Duterte, crime went down, but judicial killings become rampant. Now the president faces the grim prospect of being tried before the International Criminal Court in the huge for crimes against humanity. Our Supreme Court has told Duterte to cooperate with the ICCC. So, during his term, di ba niingon siya, before siya nadaog kay niingon siya, 6 months, 3 months lang, mawala na ang drugs diri sa Philippines. So, nabuhat ba? Wala na siya nga, naalang yung mga na-reduce sa basig mga 30 to 70% nawala nga drug addiction dali sa Philippines kay di ba grabe kayo ang kanang sa ginatawag gani grabe kayo ang kung mag-grade sila kay daghan kay mamatay so kanang sampahan dayon pud og kaso si kanang President Duterte sa International Criminal Court kay tungod sa crimes against humanity kay nagtuos sila og kanang nasobra na nagka-extrajudicial killings na because of the unsa to kanang kontra droga. So una siya no and ikaw no. So the last is the universal health care insurance coverage expanded 90% of the population to 100%. COVID-19 provide too complex to contain despite 9,000 new treatment facilities with 100,000 140,000 bed capacity and 36 million in vaccine arrivals. A Philippine Center for Disease Control is planned and Virology Institute is under construction. So, siya ang ikapito sa mga nag-stand out sa iyahang nabuhat or achievement during his term, the universal healthcare. So, grabe man jud no sa una kay kinahanglan pa nga kanang noon ka experience pa man karon kay kanang dili pa man tanan wala pa man jud kayo diri sa ato ay kanang nahatagan og bag-ong mga facilities pero some of the provinces nga katong magtagtulo na sa isa ka bed so diri sa una sa Kibawe is kanang 2019 2020 earlier 2020 kay ang nang bag-o bitaw nanganak kay duha sila kabuk sa isa ka bed niya maoy ba kay ang bata so kinahanglan jud unta og total care ang baby og ang mama pero kanang during after ato kay karon kay ang gamit na sa isa ka bed isa na lang jud ka tao so thanks to me President Duterte. So, napod siya yung mga K-tax reform measures passed during the 30's first 5 years. The tax reform law kato siya ang katong permero na to nga permero niya nga major achievement no for sa kanang ang tax reform law para siya sa ato ang ginatawag na train law for the Build program. Then ang ikaduha is the RA or tax amnesty program. Kabantay mo atong kana ah, basta nagka-issue sa Senado sa tungod aning tax amnesty program. So tungod kay kanang tax reform measures ni Duterte sa iyang first 5 years, iyahaning pasaka ang tax amnesty. So daghan kayo na nga kanang ay na siya ani nga property, so daghan kay nahibalan no. The tobacco tax law and the sin tax law kadon sa para sa increase of taxes on tobacco products, cigarettes or cigars, and katong pagtaas sa mga sigarilyo kay kabalo kita nga makadaot, so dili man jud ma-stop sa people. So ang solution is to um, increase the prices sa ato ang sa mga sa cigarettes, pero daghan diya po gagamit, so at least makatabang na sila sa economy. Dayon ang syntax law on January 22, 2020, ang para ni siya sa alcoholic beverages and sa mga e-cigarettes or atong mga ginatawag nga vape. So muna siya ang mga major achievements ni President Duterte during his time ug ang iyahang atong ginatawag nga gamay nga mga uh, about sa iya ang kaugalingon. So, Happy New Year and God bless everyone. Bye-bye!